Hola, welcome back to SpanishForYourJob.com. Today, we will learn how to avoid getting stuck when you can't remember a specific word in Spanish. Vamos a iniciar. Let's get started. How to avoid getting stuck when you can't remember a specific word in Spanish. We have all been there at some point when learning a new language. You start saying something and get stuck in the middle of a sentence when you can't remember a specific word you want to say. Then, you freak out internally and start having an internal dialogue trying to find the right word and reprimanding yourself for not being able to remember. Feeling stuck when you can't remember a word in Spanish is normal, and it happens to everyone at some point, so don't be too hard on yourself. Instead of saying unkind words to yourself inside your head while desperately trying to remember the missing word, try using one of these tips to make things easier. Number 1. Use what you already know and flow around the missing word like water around a rock. The biggest problem most Spanish students face is the temptation of wanting to say everything just right from the start, or almost perfectly using the exact word they would use in English. This is a mental trap that leads to frustration because learning Spanish is a gradual process. So, stop taking yourself so seriously and use what is available at the moment to get your message across, not to say a perfect sentence. Instead of giving yourself a hard time by going into a mental scavenger hunt trying to find the perfect word you want to use, just use the words you already know and describe the word that is missing. Stop creating resistance and use the words you already know to flow like water around a rock. For example, let's say you are at a restaurant and you want to ask for a spoon in Spanish, but you can't remember the correct word for it. Instead of freaking out and freezing in the middle of a sentence while talking to a waitress, just let it go, simplify, and say something like this: I want one small metal thing to eat soup with my hand. And here's that phrase in Spanish: Yo quiero una cosa de metal pequeña para comer sopa con mi mano. That is, I want one small metal thing to eat soup with my hand. Here it is again in Spanish. Yo quiero una cosa de metal pequeña para comer sopa con mi mano. You don't have to say it exactly like that. Just come up with something simple using the words you already know. The important thing is that you simplify what you want to say and convey the main idea using the words you are able to remember. Then, the waitress will probably reply with the word for spoon in Spanish and ask, Cuchara? This will remind you about the word you couldn't remember, and it will strengthen the association in your memory. Here's the word one more time. Cuchara. Spoon. Cuchara. Like this, you get to do two things at the same time. You get your message across without getting stuck, and you get to solidify vocabulary words in your mind. Now, let's review another very useful tip you can use to get unstuck and make things easier for you. Here it is. Number 2, use body language. Using body language is another great tool to get your message across whenever you realize you can't remember a specific word in Spanish. You can use your hands and your body to mimic a specific action like eating or running, and even refer to a specific object whose name you can't remember. Coming back to the example of asking for a spoon at a restaurant, you could say something like this: Yo quiero esto. Yo quiero esto. Esto. While you pretend to use a spoon to eat soup with your right hand, and then point to the imaginary object in your hand while you're saying this again. Yo quiero esto. This will help the other person understand you want an object that can be used to eat soup, and they will quickly realize you're referring to a cuchara, the word for spoon in Spanish. The most important thing about using body language to get your message across is to not take yourself too seriously and smile while you make funny faces, hand gestures, and even body postures to get your message across. So, have fun with it. Let's move on to the next tip. Number 3, use visual aids and things around you. This is often overlooked, but it is a simple and powerful tool to get your message across whenever you can't remember a specific vocabulary word. Let's imagine you are at a restaurant in a Spanish-speaking country, and you realize there's a fork on your table, but there's no spoon, and you would like to request one. You could call a waiter and say this: Yo quiero esto. I want this. While you pick up the fork and draw a small imaginary circle around the top of the fork. Yo quiero esto. All right? Or you could also place the palm of your hand at the end of the fork so it looks like a spoon. And that creative use of a fork will help the other person understand that you want a spoon. You could even pretend to eat soup like with yo quiero esto or something like that. The key is getting creative. Here's another example. Let's imagine you are at a store in a Spanish-speaking country and you want to find a toothbrush, but you cannot remember the exact word for it in Spanish. So perhaps you could call a store clerk and say this: ¿Dónde está esto? Where is this? While you grab something like a marker or a carrot near you and to brush your teeth in the air. So you could go like, ¿Dónde está esto? ¿Dónde está esto? Right? So you pretend you have a toothbrush to help the other person understand that you want a toothbrush. What's important is that you get your message across. Then, when the store clerk realizes you want a toothbrush, he'll probably say the word for toothbrush in Spanish, which is cepillo de dientes, toothbrush, cepillo de dientes. And then he will probably show you where you can find one. The main point is to improvise and be creative with the things around you to get your message across, even if you can't remember a specific vocabulary word. Now, let's review one more tool you can use to get unstuck when you can't remember a word in Spanish. Number 4, go old school and carry a pen and paper with you at all times. Most people focus way too much on apps and smartphones, but forget about one of the most effective methods of communication used by humans for thousands of years. I'm talking about scribbling on a piece of paper. Just carry a small notepad with you along with a pen or a pencil and make simple sketches whenever needed. If we get back to the restaurant and grocery store examples we just talked about, making a simple sketch of a fork or a toothbrush would only take a few seconds, and it will help the other person understand how they can help you and what you're looking for. Give it a try. Even if you don't consider yourself an artist, it works. Additionally, if someone says a new word in Spanish or they mention someone's name and you're not sure how to spell it, you could ask the other person to write it down in your notepad to make things easier for you. It's simple and super useful. If you want to ask someone to write something down, you can use this phrase: Escriba eso aquí, por favor. Write that here, please. Escriba eso aquí, por favor. Escriba eso aquí, por favor. Remember, what truly matters is helping the other person understand your message. It's about connection, not perfection. Do you want to continue learning Spanish? Click the video on your screen right now. You will find useful tips to learn Spanish quickly without having to memorize lots of conjugations. Go ahead and click on the video to continue learning Spanish.